How's my hair?
Stonks.
Thanks. Yeah.
I'm just gonna join in the new word everyone uses.
Whoosh.
Hello.
Hi, who are you?
My name's Liam.
Hi Liam, what did you do?
Today I came first with Mathmech at locals.
No way.
No way.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Thanks.
Did you have fun?
I had loads of fun, dude.
That's all that matters.
I guess so, yeah. So
What
like,
what Mathmech cards did you play?
Like all of them. Except like one of them.
Okay, so yeah, we'll go to the main deck. You play 3 Edition.
Okay.
He gives the card 1000 attack and summons himself, which is cool.
And in addition to that?
In addition to that, you have Subtraction. Does the same thing but backwards. He minuses 1000 attack from any monster in the field and then summons himself.
And in subtraction to that?
In subtraction to that, you play 3 Sigma.
Oh, cool.
Sigma summons himself from hand or graveyard if you control no monsters in the extra monster zone, which is pretty cool.
And in Sigma to that?
In Sigma to that, you play 3 Nabla. Nabla lets you tribute a Cyber's monster on the field.
So this is the good card?
This is a really good card.
Okay.
So if you draw like this on any extender, you have like game. Because it tributes any card, or any Cyber's monster to summon a Mathmech from deck. The Mathmech you summon is...
In Nabla to that?
In Nabla to that, you summon the multiplication of Nabla and you play 2 of that. Because you don't want to see it in hand, because you have to normal summon the Nabla, and this is also your other normal summon. So you want to special summon this off Nabla, but you play 2 because we play Desires, spoilers. Multiplication gives the monster, when it's sent to graveyard, it gives a monster an extra, or it doubles its like attack points. And Nabla, when it's sent to graveyard, gives it 2 attacks on monsters.
Well, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage, but 1 attack usually kills him, which is cool.
Nice meme.
Thanks.
In multiplication to that?
In multiplication to that, you play non-Mathmech cards, which include Balancer Lord. This is like so you can play your combo to like either get out to your Nabla to and then multiplication for like game, or if you're going first, you can do this nice cool combo that lets you end on a board that lets you go into top logic on your opponent's turn.
That is a nice cool combo.
And also summon something to one of the top logic's zones.
Whoa.
Wow. So
In Balancer Lord to that?
In Balancer Lord to that, you play 3 Ash. So there are other cards I'd like to put into this deck that I'll talk about after, but until then I have to play like cards that'll just hit like generic decks. So
in
Ash is always
that?
good. In Ash to that, you play 3 Gamma Steel, a Radiant, and a Humongous. They are all over 2k, and you need like them to have a monster that's under 2k or 2k to be able to kill without any additional stuff.
Addition.
So you usually use Subtraction's effect to make the Kaiju's under 2k so you can attack for game. Go down there. That's it for monsters. You're on 3 Senate Mining because the cool thing about Mathmechs is they're all Cyverses.
Whoa!
You also have Sigma at the start somewhere. If you like draw Sigma and sign at Mining, the Sigma can like summon itself from grave, so you get like a super +1 where you sign at Mining, ditch the Sigma, search the new Mathmech, and then the Sigma can come out, which is kind of cool.
Whoa, that's hard to follow.
You play 3 Instant Fusion. We have 2 Instant Fusion targets. One to like eat up stuff and like do part of a combo, and then the other Instant Fusion target is just to play with level 4.
What I never got about this card is that it's called Instant Fusion.
Right.
But Super Poly's faster.
Super Poly is faster. We play 3 Desires because we like +1ing, and you play 3 of almost every card, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
You play 3 Cyclone because again they're just filler cards and they're good for going second, especially with like back row decks feeling safe with Red Reboot at 1 now. One of then you play 1 Mathmech Equation. It's a monster reborn and then gives that monster 1000 attack when it comes out.
And in equation to that?
In equation to that, you play Foolish Burial. You can Foolish Burial the Sigma, bring it back from grave. It's one of your starting cards, I guess. You play Upstart. I think it's a 41 card deck, so like this Upstart was just for the meme, and I never took it out. So we're playing 41 with Upstart.
But doesn't it make you hard to OTK with the Upstart?
Pretty much, yeah. But
Okay.
like if you draw Addition, you like have like 10k damage instead of the 8k, which is nice. Fuck off. Go down there. But you also, the reason you play Upstart in a 41 card deck is because if you would you stop? If you Desires and you banish your Upstart,
right,
you basically only banish 9 of your cards from your deck.
Whoa.
If you draw it,
that's math.
You just go 1 card deeper. That is maths.
Mech.
And the other one of you play is the Super
say?
Factorial.
You can't talk about that on YouTube.
Mathmech.
Mathmech.
No math. Super Factorial is the 1 trap you play in the deck. You can search it. It lets you Soul Charge in your opponent's turn and then Synchro or XE with those monsters straight away, which is kind of cool. We'll go into the extra deck. Your boss monster, you play 2 Final Sigma. The reason I play 2 is because people strike this a lot, so you need a second one so you can go for him.
Yes.
If they have any way to kill the first one, it's nice to have the second one because you have your grave filled up from making the first one, and you can make the second one easy peasy.
With your trap, right?
Yeah, with your trap, or you can like Monster Reborn one dude and like summon another and keep going. When he's in the extra monster zone, he is unaffected by card effects, which is like the strongest part about him. If he's in the extra monster zone as well, if he attacks a monster, he does double battle damage. And in addition, when you make him with the Nabla and multiplication, when
neither of those are addition.
In addition to shut up. Your multiplication makes a 6k and your Nabla gives it 2 attacks. Like the Nabla is not important, but it can chain block the yeah, that's not very important. But like it makes it so 6k with double damage, which is really a lot of attack. The other synchro play is Magma. It's level 8 instead of level 12 if you can't get the multiplication off. If it destroys a monster by battle, it pops 2 other cards in the field, which is strong. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, it searches a Mathmech card from deck. If this guy is destroyed by battle or card effect, he searches a Mathmech spell or trap. You also play Albert. Oh, that's not Albert, that's Laplician. You play Laplician, you summon it on your opponent's turn, and it's kind of like a pseudo Trish, but not very. It sends a card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard, sends a monster from your opponent's field to the graveyard, and sends a spell and trap, depending on how many you attach. So you make it with 3, and you can choose from there on. Also, if a Mathmech card will be destroyed, it has a Balinks effect where you can detach instead. So when you summon it under the top of Logic...
You mean Dingirsu?
Dingirsu, all the same. Alright, relax.
Balinks doesn't detach.
Balinks doesn't detach, sorry.
Just saying.
You're making it so difficult to do a deck profile, like...
That's the broken card, is it?
No. This is... And then when... Like, it does the Dingirsu thing, so when you summon it under the top of Logic on your opponent's turn, you can save it after it uses its effect.
Whoa.
If you still have 1 left under it. And then the other Mathmech card you play in the extra deck is Albert. Albert, you mostly summon with 2 cards, and on its summon it detaches all its materials. For 2, it adds a Mathmech card. For 3, it adds a level 4 monster from your deck to your hand, and for 4 materials being detached, it adds any spell or trap from the deck. So that's it for Mathmechs. You play Link Disciple, Link DVT for the combo. DVT, or Disciple tributes DVT, draw a card, put 1 on the bottom, Tiny Star Yugioh. DVT summons 2 tokens then for the rest of the combo. Link Revo is part of your combo. Sorry. Link Revo is part of your combo to trigger your Wicked. It's also used for your other instant fusion target, we'll talk about that in a second. Wicked searches out your Nabla, because it searches the Cyber's Tuner. So in addition with Balance Reward, you banish the Balance Reward for Wicked's cost, and then on resolution, after adding this with Wicked, Balance Reward summons the Nabla then. I did it again. Other things then are IP, so when you're going first you can make the IP and go into top logics in your bonus turn. The Link 4s, this would be a Trispana, but for now it's Avermax. It's basically like your Synchro, except cooler. You play Cereboros and you play Bomber. Mostly make Bomber, haven't found the right time to make Cereboros yet, but you still need it just in case.
0 is also a number.
0 is the number of mats. Your instant fusion targets, this is just a level 4, so you can go into your rank 4 plays. This is so that you can eat up your opponent's monster, make Link Rebo, and then he's a Cybers from the Link Rebo is a Cybers from there on, so it helps with the combo. So like a cool thing you can do is if you draw Instant Fusion and Nabla
off desires.
No, you just have it in hand.
Okay.
So you're going second, right? And or like let's say that you're afraid they have Nibiru. You just Instant Fusion, summon them Restrict. Restrict probably eats a monster, maybe, it depends. You want them to have a monster so you can do the double mat damage with your Synchro. Then you normal summon the Nabla. You turn this into a Karibo. Nabla summons the multiplication by tributing the Link Karibo. Multiplication turns that into level 8 and you make the Synchro 12 as your 5th summon. And the Synchro 12 is unaffected by card effects, so they can't Nibiru you. And it gets the 6k attack with 2 attacks. Which is
Whoa!
Side deck is really messy. If you want to go first, I chuck these in because on top of your going first board where you end on IP Masquerena and the Mathmech Trap, you can also like chill with the Sanctum because the Sanctum, after you make the top logic, can trigger your top logic when you summon the site on top of them not being able to summon from an extra deck, which is cool. You also play Tree Strike. Today I only played 2 because Colin needed all 3 of his back, and I found 2 off someone. They're yours, are they?
No, I had one.
Oh, you had one? Ah, well. We tried our best.
I had one.
You had one? Okay, thanks. Oh, thanks, good. I have one of yours, yeah.
You have one of mine as well.
I play 1 Pankratops because I haven't decided what to replace him with for
It's a good card.
It's a good card. It's for Floodgates because we don't have Red Reboot anymore. We won Red Reboot as well.
And you have Cyclones.
We have Cyclones in the main. So like, oh yeah, geez, actually I'll put these all together. We have 3 Twin Twisters as well. So after we got rid of the Red Reboot, oh yeah, because Red Reboot was like Stomps and like Cyclones, but we had to put in Twin Twisters. And you can also discard a Sigma off Twin Twisters, and you get to summon the Sigma back then after destroying 2 spell traps or whatever. It's kind of cool. And then just because you don't like Orcust, you play 3 Lancia. That's pretty much it.
Is that not for the Spiral matchup?
Sorry, yeah, Spiral. I'm not up to date yet, alright?
the same deck.
Cards I change, I need to get 3 Gizmics because that contributes to your level 8 and your level... So like Gizmic is level 8 and then you have your level 4 tuners, so you can make the sync real easy with Gizmic.
Whoa, 8 plus 4 is 12.
8 plus 4 is 12.
This is a math deck.
It's a math deck. The other card you play is Microcoder. So soon I will be going to Argos or Toy Master or Smiths, and I'm going to be buying 3 of the Switch game and selling those 3 games back to CEX so that I can get the microcoders out of it, because microcoder makes some really cool link plays for like the wicked stuff.
That's wicked.
It's wicked, and it adds your signet optimization, so that's like your extra double summon if you don't get the balance reward. And on top of that, you can cite in signet conflict, I think is the counter trap for Xyz Monsters, which is even cooler for your voters.
That's so cool.
That's so cool. So for the next regional, I guess I'm going to try and get 3 Gizmecs and 3 code dudes. Microcoder, yeah.
What is over Cosmics?
You don't want it evenly, because if they like get rid of older monsters and like keep a trap or something, you don't get to do all the double damage.
Well, you can't do double damage after you evenly anyway.
That's also a thing. You can't get a battle phase. My bad. Yeah, I never thought about it. Sorry. Matchups today were Altergeist 2-0, Heroes 2-0, Salad 2-0, and Orcust 2-1. So
Whoa.
It was a small enough locals, but I felt like I got to play some decent decks to try and see if Mathmech are worth playing in the region.
Wait, did you just top a locals?
I didn't just top a locals, I won a locals. And I pulled shit from my backs. So thanks for watching, guys. This is my first deck profile in a long time.
Do you have any shoutouts?
I do have shoutouts.
Oh.
Shoutouts to Shane Hayes. He said he might lend me the 3 Gizmics. Shoutouts to Caleb for the strike you let me borrow. No shoutouts for Colin for taking all the strikes.
I gave you a strike as well.
Shoutouts for Owen for discovering really big tacos, quesadillas. And shout out to Aaron for finally coming back to locals and giving me ciggies at the start. Thanks. Thanks to our sponsors. Don't smoke, it's bad for you. Thanks to our sponsors, Card Market for all the support, The Happening for new jerseys. Oh, I forgot. I'll also show your jersey too. Just, well, my deck's gone anyway. Thanks to The Happening for printing our new jerseys. Thanks to Sandbox for hosting our locals and taking care of us the last couple of years. And thanks to Kinsale Tire Centres for servicing my car every now and then.
What do you want to say to all the kids out there watching the videos, Liam?
Don't eat your drugs, don't do exercise, vegetables regularly, and Jesus loves you. Peace.